Alright, I got a bunch of stuff to print. I did one of these covers before. We're going to be printing the cover for the Wii. And I'm trying to print some stuff for a couple of my computer towers. I printed these before. There's a couple different ones out there. That one's not the best one. Some of these are really tricky to print. Here's another Wii remote cover. I'll have to take a look and see if there's like a particular better one. There's some of these like this look different. What is this? Huh. Interesting stuff. I printed a bunch of Xbox One battery covers, but the one thing I'm going to be doing is these type of covers, these grills. A Hackintosh. I'd like to know what the heck that really is. Let's see. So the one I think it might work is this one for Corsair. It looks like it'll work. The one that I printed didn't work quite. It also curled. We're printing another one right now, which is clearly the wrong size. So we're going to have to go ahead and just stop that print. Anyway, I was wondering why it said a lot less time. So what happens with this one is that it's not deep enough. And if you do put it in here, just right. So I can modify this file, but I'm going to try this other one first. It'd be nice to have those pieces. So yeah, this file here is no good. It's apparently for one of these. I pulled it right up. These actually look pretty good as far as like the texture and stuff like that because of the textured bed. So we're gonna go ahead and try and get this one done. So try Corsair Drive Bay. I just gotta come in here to my. Yeah, it looks wrong even when you look at it. Okay, let's clear the build plate. I don't know if I. Okay. That ain't right. That's not the one. Okay, clear the build plate. I gotta go into my downloads. And go in here and extract. Because that's what's up. Doesn't see it. It's showing a different one. Yeah, honeycomb. I don't know what the difference is between these. Okay, let's open the first one. Okay. And it probably would make more sense to print it that way. Well, no, it would not. I don't know. This one actually could depend quite a bit. I'm not sure what the difference is here. Let's get a good look at this. There's a lip. Let's see. Okay. Clear the build plate. That was the second one. Let's take a look at the front one again. Okay. Oh, man. Come on. It's really hard to do this. All right. He keeps doing this crap. It's like, seriously. Come on, man. Alright, so I really can't tell what the difference is, but I'm gonna go ahead and slice this one. I don't know if this is the best way to print this one. No, you can't print that like that because it won't come out. Oh, I see this stupid crap. Okay, I don't want it tilted like that. See, it's tilted. Yeah, look at that. I don't like that. Okay. It's a neat idea, but yeah. Okay, so I think that the other one is normal. Yep. Okay. Okay, this one is normal. Okay. Now, we cannot print this thing like that. I'm going to come in here. Get to flip it. Okay. And we should be able to print it like that. I need to come in here and change my settings a little bit. Oh wow, my print speed's really that slow. 100 is really, really slow. Well, let's go, let's try 200. I think we can do 200. I mean, I don't see why not. It keeps screwing up, like, I mean, this printer's supposed to be able to do, 500, which is a lie. What I want is I don't want the brim. I need to turn the brim off. Holy moly, come on, man. Okay. We just want a skirt, no brim. Okay, slice. It's probably going to be an hour. Maybe not because... What in the hell? Oh my god. That's a lot of time to print this thing. And then if it screws up, this just doesn't even begin to make sense. Very strange. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into my settings here, and we're also printing 100% infill. But what I wanted to do is let's go and change our print to what it recommends is 250. Okay, so it bumped me up to 250. We don't want... Okay, so let's go slice it and see what it says now. I'm not printing something like this for 2 hours and 52 minutes to find out it's wrong. That's not happening. So that's a really long time to print that thing. I would actually want to... I would like to go take this thing and screw around with it in tinkercad. Because the problem is, the reason why it takes so long is that thing is like that. And there's no reason for it to be completely like that. We just need like a little piece, a little layer. I don't need this big chunk. Because the problem is if that doesn't fit, then we just wasted all that filament and time. And that takes 42 grams of filament to print, not 9. And it's going to take 3 hours to print. That's like, so this needs to be edited in tinkercad. That we cannot be printing this thing like this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, see, even 20% infill, still about the same. If you go 10%, there isn't really any infill. That's the problem. It doesn't even make a difference. 10% or 100 makes no difference really. You lose about 20 minutes and you use another gram. So I would probably print this at 50% maybe. But I am not printing this thing. No, there's no way. We don't even know if it's right. So let me go in here and try and find my tinkercad. T-I-N-K. I'm hoping I can still get into it without, because I don't remember the password or any of that crap. It might have saved it on this computer. Okay. And where? Come on. This isn't where I usually find this thing. I honestly cannot remember. Alright, so it's been a while since I've been on here. Well, they got circuits and stuff, but... okay, so I need to create 3D design. I was really hoping to not have to do this. I probably should be searching on Thingiverse right, or printables right now, because I probably could find what I want on there. Okay. We need to come in here and actually like that smaller. It's actually too big for me to sit here and use the whole screen. Okay. We need, I don't remember how to do this. Okay, import. Alright, so I'm going to our downloads. I'm hoping that this is the right one. If it's the wrong one, we're going to have to do this twice. This can take a minute to load. It's going through the internet. Okay, perfect. Alright, so what we need to do here with this is we need to flip it. And it should be 90. Okay. And now we're going to need to really watch this thing. I don't think... So we got to figure out... We need to drop this thing. I don't know how to do it. Alright. Trying to remember. But so what I was going to do with one of these other ones is I was going to measure and see what my tabs need to be. And I am going to end up doing that on this one, because if I got to go through all this crap. So, I thought there was a setting that would just like tell it to lay down. But, one of these tabs here. And so you can do all sorts of weird crap to it, but what I need to do is undo it. Okay, and I'm going to undo everything. So, if I leave it like this, it actually might be easier. What I'll need to do is, I need a square, and I drag the square out to approximately the size that I need, and I'm gonna bring it in like this. And then, excuse me, I screwed up something here. It just looks funny. Okay. I wish this thing would stop doing that. So I need to bring it in, move it over to here. And we can tell right away we need to drag it a little further. I'm thinking somewhere around there. What I do is I'm just going to take a chunk out of this thing, okay? I'm going to put this in here. It's going to remove what I don't want. And what I don't want is to be printing all of this. Now, the other problem is that this thing needs to come up, because we can't have it sitting there like that. And so I'm not sure how much. Now, there is a way to elevate this thing. Okay. I think it's up in the air now. I think. Alright. Alright, so now we bring that shape in. Bring it right in here like that. We need to make sure that we do it just right. If we go in too far, we go out the back. If we don't go in far enough, we end up not completely covering everything. Okay. So it looks like if we look here, we can see we're going to be removing about half of it. And like I said, this is kind of difficult to do. Okay, so I might be able to actually come in here and just drag this piece all the way up to here. Okay. Now I can see better. Look. You see we got rid of a lot of that. The screen is hard to see. So by doing that, I can actually stretch my shape. It's really kind of tricky, and I've been practicing this quite a bit in the last little bit. But like that is almost close enough to where like I don't really care to try to make it look nicer. What we don't want to do is I don't want to be printing all that crap. Now, if I click on my shape here, I can possibly... Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, you see now when I go through it too far. So we need to really be careful with this, because if we don't do it right, we're going to cut through something we don't want to. So we're hanging out a little bit here. So one of these... I don't know what that one's doing. Okay, that's the wrong one. And what I can do is I can undo what I did by hitting that. Right. But that didn't, I don't think that worked correctly. Okay, so I really would like to be able to adjust this shape a little bit. And we go up on one. ever so slightly kiss the top of it, and then it should. But see, it's not giving me the option to do this here. So like literally I had to do is bring this one and come down just here until I kiss the bottom of that. And we can see it. Now I can bring this one up. And just wiggle it right there. And then now I can do the ends. But I think we might be pretty close to where it really won't matter. So this one here is going to bring us to the end. Okay. Now, let's see. We need to figure out which one. Okay, perfect. Just barely. Okay. So now, there's like a make solid thing that we need to do, I think. No, don't do that. Alright. Let's make sure we haven't went through. We want to print a little bit less. We could adjust this thing and bring it in some. I think this is pretty safe right here. Because we're removing a lot of this. A lot. There's going to be some little funky crap on the bottom here. I can see that because I don't see this color in the very, very bottom. Which means I didn't quite go all the way through. So what we see right here, let's go ahead and change that. I want to bring this down just a little more. I don't know if I can. I'm going to try this. I'm going to bring it. And we're going to go just there. Until that changes like that. And then I need to make sure, let's see. I think it may have went too far. It's really hard to tell. So what I want to see inside of here is this completely covering the dark color. But what I don't want to do is go too much. So let's see what we got. So technically speaking, we are way far into this. So for me to fix that, I'm going to need to probably, I'm going to click on this. Can I bring this up? It looks like I should be able to. That's that one. What does this one do? No, it does the wrong thing. So if I go like this, and I can back out of it a couple of times. And then, let's see where we're at. So I want to bring this down further. Damn it. Come on. What happens if I go forward? Okay. So we need to be out a bunch. All right, let's see here. Let me click on this. And like, you can't really, that can't be moved. how we want. We go a little bit. It's not. It's weird. That actually might be perfect right there. If you look and see. And we're not perfect up here. If I look at this, I can see that that's going to leave some funny print. When I'm trying to stop this from the printer having to do weird little divots. Okay, so let's go ahead and move that up. But it's not really. So we got 38. We need. Let's change this number. 38.5. Enter. So sometimes you're not going to be able to do this. Let's go 38.75. Enter. And then now we can take this and look and see how much. There's nothing. There's no. It's perfect. Okay. You look in here, you can see we're close enough. Maybe a little hair or whatever. All right. So now I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I click on it, right click on it, doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. So this needs to be exported for 3D print to an STL. Okay. And it's going to export it, and hopefully we did it right. I know this is long-winded, guys. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, and maybe this will, help you guys if you're just trying to figure out how to do this too. But tinkercad is really, really cool. So in our downloads, we have it right here. And okay, so for some reason, no, that's not working. So we may have to do this a couple different times because I've had problems with this in the past. Okay. No, that's not it. That's actually not it because, okay. Up. And so I actually don't think it saved it where I thought it did. I need to figure out what did I name it as. It was CD cover bay. Let's go export again. Export and it's a STL. It's right here. What folder is this in? Cover bay 1. It's standard. It's in downloads. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. I just wasn't even looking correctly. Okay, so now we can examine our file and see if it looks like it did what... See those little marks right there? We're going to have those marks because I didn't want to go too far into it. See where I basically, if you look, you'll see I shaved it. Hold on. And you can see I came real close. And at the top, same thing. But we're trying to cut out and remove all that material so we're not printing all this crap. And then we're probably going to... I need to really measure this, but I want to see what it's going to take to print this at this point. And just kind of get an idea. It's still 1 hour and 58 minutes. That's a lot. So, um, when you're going to print something that long and use that much material, it didn't really save us much material. We went from 42 to 36 grams. We want to make sure that everything is correct. So I need to mess with this in tinkercad. But I'll let you guys know when I get done with it. But I just wanted to share this video. And if you are trying to learn how to do CAD, tinkercad's definitely the easiest spot to start messing with it. I have been able to make things that there's no way I could have figured it out in like FreeCAD. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll make another video when I get this thing done.